So we're live right now. So cool. Looking at gold right now, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's been moving weird. However, we've been on this uptrend for a while. We're on this little retracement right now. That's what I think that we got going on. I think that right now the market is in a little retracement and we could see a big impulsive move. We've got stacked up liquidity right here, which I kind of like. I kind of like this stacked up liquidity. However, what I'm not liking right now is that gold could literally just react and continue to go down. So first thing first, on the 1 hour time frame, what I want to do is I want to find out. Okay, we hit the 78.6 extension. So there is a big chance of gold literally flying today. There's literally a big chance of gold flying today. And to be honest, this could be a good opportunity to buy in the market. However, we're going to see, because it's not just going to fly up straight away. It's going to try and create higher highs and higher lows. And right now, we haven't really got that yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until I see that happening. I really do. We're right now, we broke London session lows. And sorry, not London session lows, Asian session lows. And we're retesting that session lows right now, and it looks like we're sweeping it. If I get rid of this, looks like we're sweeping Asia session lows right now. So there's a good chance that if we scale in, there's a good chance that we're probably going to get some sort of downwards push. However, I'm rooting that we're going to push up. I'm rooting that the next hour, we're going to see price just scale up. By the way, guys, if you see me eating, I'm just eating some fruits. Literally, was it day 4 of my keto diet? And I can't lie, the second day was crazy. Second day, I felt like my head was hurting. I think I was just dehydrated. But the third day and today, I feel great. Today, I hit the gym, hit the sauna, and it feels great. It feels calm. I think definitely helps me with trading because now I've got that mind clarity. Before, it was like I had so much happening. It was tough for me to even get to the point where like, okay, I need to make money and then I need to trade, I need to live, I need to make videos and all this stuff. It was too much, guys, honestly. But if you're on Twitch, drop me a message, guys. Drop me a message. If you're watching on Twitch, drop me a message. I muted my microphone on TikTok. So if anyone wants to hear me on TikTok, they're gonna have to hop on Twitch. Yo, what's good? What's good? Meji, one up. I know you said you've got a question for me, right? I know you said you got a question for me. Hobbsy, what's good? What's good? How's you lot's trading week so far? Yeah, I think it's gonna skyrocket as well. 60 is a good level. I mean, 60 is amazing. So yeah, the TikTok live is muted because I want them all to hop on TikTok. Yeah, bro, fresh trim. Yeah, I can't lie to you guys. I had to get a trim. The buzz cut before was like, okay, it was decent. I had to get the trim because I need to be looking good at least on camera, guys. Come on. And also, it's like I just looked like I was special. I just looked like I just cut my hair in the house, and I wanted a little taper. But looking good, looking good. What's good, Rams? What's good? But yeah, 60 buys is amazing, bro. I can see like, okay, we had these fair value guys, bullish order flow. Those that would have been, you would have been like in pretty good profit right now. I'm looking to continue this momentum, to be honest. The 1 hour is definitely looking like, because this is what I'm a bit skeptical right now on the 1 hour. Okay, that this could be a sweep, and price can literally just, because the last candlestick didn't even break this FVG. That's something I'm skeptical about. So if we're gonna see a move, we're most likely gonna see a move at 3. Most likely. I don't think we're gonna see a move anytime soon. But if the market just starts pumping up, then fair enough. But if the market starts, like, if it breaks these lows, then it will look like it will look like, if we get a breaker structure here, it will look like then price is going down. That's what I think. What do you guys think? What do you guys think, guys? I'm hoping that we continue breaking highs. If we break these highs, which I'm hoping for, if we break these highs, oh, even better. Even better. So we're literally just anticipating whichever highs. I'm looking for a bullish play because this is a 78.6 extension. So if you look at the market, big push to the upside, breaker structure. This is actually a trade I took the other day. Retracement, boom, boom, boom. 78.6 extension. I can actually get the fib level out. Boom, boom, boom. And you can see that we had a really good reaction to 78.6. I don't think gold is going down. I think we're going to smash, we're going to literally clear all this liquidity. That's what I think. I think gold is about to hit three. Ooh, could it hit 3-4? What was the fib saying? Yeah. I'm think, yeah, 3-4 I think price is going to hit 3,400 maybe in the next 2 weeks. So in the next 2 weeks, gold is hitting 3,400. That's my hypothesis. Why? Because we've had a really good rebound. Props to anyone that's bought around 33.58. Props to you guys. That's an amazing entry. That was London time zone, so I missed out on that entry. However, really nice push off. Really, really nice push off. Really, really nice push off. Anyone else? Anyone trading anything else today? Yeah, I know I'm mute on TikTok because I want if you want to hear me, you have to hop on Twitch. So, bro, if you can type on the chat, just let them know that I'm deliberately on mute so that you guys can hop on Twitch. If someone can write that in the chat, that would be really, really helpful. Yeah, I appreciate Mr. T. I appreciate it. I had some good trades on my demo on EU this morning. That's amazing, bro. So what was it? A buy or sell? Did you buy EU or sell EU today? Let me get rid of the fib now. Looks like we're getting some bearish pressure. Bearish pressure at these Asian lows. Oh, sells. What's good, FM Bangs? What's good? What's good? Oh, that fruit bowl? TT, man. Oh, you mean GU? Sells? That's good. If you think about it, EU, GU, and gold kind of move the same, in the same direction sometimes. So if gold is going down, most likely you're going to sell EU as well. So, but yeah, man, this week has been I had a really good trade yesterday. I hit like a 1 to 5 R yesterday. I was meant to live stream yesterday, guys, but I'm gonna be real. I was on the move. Like literally, I had to step out of the house real quick, and I couldn't live stream. But literally hit like a 1 to 5, and then sorry, not a 1 to 5. What am I talking about? It was like a 1 to 4. But I was 11% up, so I kind of went heavy on risk yesterday. Is what you're doing better than trading meme coins? Yeah, like I mean, meme coins is very, very lucky. Like you can lose 90% of your money, and then on the last 10% of your money, you then win, and it's like, oh, amazing. But the chance of that happening is so low. Meme coins are like basically gambling at that point. The reason why I trade and my competition with trading is I just want to beat the S&P 500. If I can beat the S&P 500 on a quarterly basis and a yearly basis, I'm good. So if the S&P 500 is averaging, let's say, 6% every quarter, let's just say, I want to make sure I'm making 6% every quarter or more than that at least. Because if you think about it, I am literally actively trading. Whereas S&P 500, you can literally just place money and go. So let's have a look at S&P 500 real quick and let's see what the monthly gain was, right? Let's have a look at the monthly gain. Let's go on the monthly real quick. Or let's look at the quarterly. So this quarter, we started over here. We have gained around basically 2% this quarter. And we still have basically 2 months left. So in 1 month, we've gained around 2%. So as long as I'm making 2%, I'm good. I'm okay. And funny enough, I always post my wins on Instagram on my story. I posted my percentage gain, I think it was 11% yesterday. So think about it. 11% last quarter, S&P 500 went up by basically 11%. So if S&P 500 takes 3 months to make 11%, I did it in basically maybe 1 hour. So there's a big difference, and that's my goal really. Like at the end of the month, I want to always beat S&P 500. That is my goal. And if I don't beat S&P 500, I'm going to make sure that my end of the year P&L, like for example, this year, if I just have a look, this year, we're only up with the S&P 500, only 6% up, right? We're literally only like 7% up. So as long as I'm 7% up in the markets so far, which I'm way above that, I'm good. I think in the space of this year alone, I need to check my journal. I don't know, but I'm definitely like above 50%, way above 50%. I'm not sure exactly, but way above 50%. Bearing in mind, I risk 2% on my trades. So that's another thing. That's literally another thing as well. But if you're new to the live stream, guys, give me a follow. Give me a follow. 163 followers. We're on the route to 100 followers. So give me a follow if you're new to the live stream. Are you looking for longs or are you looking for shorts? I'm looking for longs. That's my personal opinion. I'm gonna try and just follow the little trend that we got going on. I know that we're on a downtrend right now on the 1 hour. However, I'm looking at price in the sense of we just broke these highs. Technically, we even broke these highs. We just broke these highs, and we're gonna be pushing up. We're gonna keep pushing up. So that's what I'm expecting. This 50-minute is respecting this fair value gap, and I'm not really liking it. How many hours a day should I put in CA, bro? What's CA? What's CA? I feel like I'm frying my brain, honestly, and it almost feels like I'm not making any progress. Every second of the day, I'm trying to better myself, and I'm doing too much. I'm losing more trades than winning. So, I don't know what CA is. If you can let me know what CA is. With regards to like, okay, how should I better my day? Look, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I only trade 2 hours a day. I trade in front of you guys, okay? I only trade 2 hours a day. Now, if I see an opportunity in London session, I might forward test it, I might back test it, or if I don't trade, put in, okay, cool, okay. So I want to make sure with me, okay, if I was in your position and I'm trying to better myself as a trader, number one, what I'll do is I'll limit myself to 1 to 2 trades a day. Literally just 1 to 2 trades a day. It doesn't matter if I hit a loss. And what I'll do is, this is exactly what I'll do. And if you're in my community, you'll see I have a daily checklist, which I tell you guys to do every single day. Okay. I make sure I do 2 backtesting sessions. So 2 trades I backtest every day. So in a week, Monday to Friday, I do it Monday to Sunday. But Monday to Friday, let's just say theoretically, you have placed 10 backtesting trades. That's data. Not only that, you also forward tested or live traded or demo traded, whatever it is, maybe once or twice a week. Bro, realistically, you're not going to be trading every single day. My best month so far this year was my birthday month, where I only traded 4 times that month. Literally 4 times. And that was my best month so far. I think I made like 20% that month. Why? Because I limited myself. and I didn't expose myself to the markets. And not only that, I wasn't really paying attention to the markets as much, and I was enjoying my life. However, I had a really good outcome that month. So that really gave me an idea of, hold on a minute, the times I trade every single day, or I try to trade every single day, to the month that I only traded 4 times, surprisingly, I made more money on the less amount of trades that I traded in a month. It's crazy. So I started to implement that after April, starting to implement that. And my trading has literally, my percentage gain every month has literally doubled, basically. Let's just say it's literally doubled. And the reason why it's got to that point is because you want to limit your losses, which I know someone in the chat just said it, but you also want to make sure that you're putting in the work, like training. Back testing is training, but forward testing is training. Live trading is gameplay. So you want to make sure that you don't just be in gameplay every single day, because you're not going to be better. And to be honest, it's going to make you you're going to be good, but it'll take you much longer. Imagine a trader that only forward tested 2 to 3 trades a day. 2 to 3 trades a week, and then back test. And another trader traded 2 to 3 times, exactly the same amount, but back tested 10 extra times. Imagine back testing 10 extra times. Think about how much more progress you would have in the markets. So if you want to improve, bro, what I would say is do this. 2 backtesting setups. Okay, could be any pair, whatever it is. 2 backtesting setups. Go back in time. Do it yesterday's. Do today's price action, whatever it is. And try and forward test as well. And if anything, if you miss out on a trade today, back test that as well. Yesterday, a few days ago, actually no, yesterday I was with a student, and the student was like, okay, I only traded we do bi-weekly calls for my students, and I literally said, okay, well, how many trades you've done? He said 3. I was like, okay, cool. I said, okay, how many back tests? 0. I was like, so you've only traded 3 times this in the past 2 weeks. What have you learned? Learned nothing. I said, you know what, bro? You need to start implementing some homework. You need to start doing some back testing sessions. You need to start putting in some training sessions, because you can't be in a match, you can't be in a live game, and you haven't even trained. Doesn't make any sense. So what you want to do is you want to give yourself at least, no matter what happens, 10 pieces of data every single month, even every single week, sorry. Even if you don't trade, even if you miss out that week, even if you're on holiday, it literally takes, for me, 2 backtesting setups literally takes around 10-20 minutes. Literally 10-20 minutes. Okay? Hello, sir. What's good, AT? Entry, stop loss, take profit, please. I haven't seen entries yet, bro. I'm waiting for one of these highs or lows to get broken, and then I'll know exactly what the market's doing. Right now, I'm just waiting. And more time, we're creating new highs and lows right now. But right now, I'm just waiting. I know someone said they're looking for buyers. Who said they're looking for buyers? Sorry, I know there was 2 traders that are looking for buyers. Chat, if you're new to the live stream, give me a follow. Give me a follow, chat. No, short the markets. The markets. Yeah, bro. Sure, I am thinking about shorting the markets as well. I know we got a bunch of liquidity here. We haven't swept any of this liquidity yet, which I personally think what we're going to do is we're going to sweep this liquidity right here. I think what we're going to do is we're going to sweep this liquidity and then push up. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I think right now. I don't think we're going to crash down and tap these London lows, but I genuinely do think, though, we're going to tap into these lows right here. That's my hypothesis, even though I know that price is going to go up, but right now we need to create higher highs and higher lows. We haven't really created a higher low on a higher time frame. If you think about it, we haven't really created a higher low. To be honest, on the higher time frame, we did sweep liquidity. New York session swept these lows, this kind of sick low, so maybe we might just continue going up. I don't know. Exactly, bro. Is another thing, right? Another thing that we need to understand is that we have to react to the markets, chat. We have to react to the markets. I've seen too many people put limit orders, sell orders, and just let the market do its thing and expecting the market to pay you. What's good? What broker do you use? I use Vantage. I use Vantage, bro. I know you're new to the chat, bro. If you can give me a follow, I'll really appreciate it. We're on, what are we on? 64 followers. I don't know who just followed me. Let me put the sound on. I don't know who just followed me, but I appreciate the follow, bro. Whoever it was, I appreciate the follow. I'm sorry, I didn't see the I didn't see it. I should have seen it. There we go. T-Sav, thank you for following, bro. Thank you for following, bro. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Literally, I'm trying to get to 100 followers by the end of this month. I can't lie, watching on Twitch is way better than TikTok. Exactly, bro. I'm trying to transfer everything on Twitch because you guys can see me live trade, and not only that, you guys can ask me questions. And I'm killing two birds with one stone. I sit here, place trades, now I get to do it with you guys. And it will literally funnel out all those BS haters that say, oh, Moby doesn't trade, or Moby doesn't. Bro, I trade every single day, bro. And I even, for those of you that don't see my story, I even post my P&L on my story. And if anything, if you want to ask me questions, but you're too shy to ask me on the chat, click the link in the description. I'm literally doing a free trial of my coaching where you guys literally get my entire system. You guys get feedback on your trades. I audit your trades, and you get to hop on a coaching session with me one-on-one, just like how my students are. If you're interested, click the link in the bio. I'm down 320 on BTC right now. Damn, bro. I know I was down. I put some more money and I was down like $1,000 on BTC. I know that. It was a bit of a now. But I'm just holding BTC. I think BTC by the end of this year will be rocketing high. You're waiting for breaker structure right now. There hasn't been a liquidity sweep yet. Not even London lows have been swept. What you're thinking right now? Okay, so what my thought process is, if there is a breaker, look, we are sweeping these lows right now. These lows are getting swept. Well, okay. Actually, let me take that back. We had a break of structure right here. Price broke. Then we're having a retest. So price is retesting. So what I'm thinking is that based on just the simplest model, break and retest, I'm thinking that price is going to reject out of the session lows, right? Remember, all the supply and demand traders, they're here literally having their sell orders. So this is a really, really significant level. Not only that, we got Fibonacci level there. That's 2. Not only that, we have, when we're going to get, most likely, if we get a lower time frame breaker structure, we're going to have a low time frame breaker structure. Not only that, we have a 1 hour fair value gap, which is right now low-key respecting. So there's so many things telling me that we could be selling. Now, I'm not saying we're going to crash the markets. What I am saying, though, is that, look, we've got a big 1 hour fair value gap here. Now, yes, we got the best push out of it. However, we got to remember that everyone's stop losses should be here if they're swing trading, right? If I was swing trading, my stop loss will be all the way here. So I'm thinking that, okay, price will come down a little bit, swept maybe the lower time frame liquidity, and then go up. That's what I'm expecting. That's what I'm thinking right now. I'm not thinking of a long-term sell, but we'll see. We'll see. If price decides to just push up and keep going up, then that's fine. Traders are favoring Bitcoin put options with open interest for puts nearly 5 times that, of course, index of price drop below 100K by August 29. That's what traders' view said. So this will affect the whole market, even with stocks. I mean, let's have a look at Bitcoin for a second, because we've got some time with gold. Because I invest Bitcoin, I don't really like, look, all this liquidity got here. I don't really like the lower time frame. But just for your information, guys, I was literally buying after this candlestick. So after this candlestick, I was literally just buying Bitcoin, and it was ranging, and then I'm a little bit down right now. So how much am I up for today? I haven't traded yet, bro. I haven't traded yet. But with Bitcoin, I think, yeah, 100K is definitely a key level. 100K is definitely a key level. However, do I think Bitcoin's going to go down to 100K again? Well, let's put 100K in for a second. Let's just put 100K in real quick. So 100K, do I think, look, if price has to tap 100K again, I'm not going to lie to you, it's going to look a bit shady. because that means, okay, cool. Maybe we swept all this liquidity, but coming back down here is a bit of an L. If we come back down here and we don't get a bullish push again, look, if you think about it, 100K was very significant for us. 3 literally big pushes out of 100K. So I think that we're not going to be tapping 100K again. I think, me personally, I believe that Bitcoin is right now just doing a standard retest, cheaper price, keep buying Bitcoin. In my personal opinion, this is just my opinion, guys, by the way, is nothing. Don't take what I say for holy ground and start buying Bitcoin. This is just an I'm just looking at things in an investment. We haven't come out of this fair value gap yet, but once we come out of one of these 2 fair value gaps, I'm just going to keep buying. So right now I'm just holding it. I'm not really buying anything at the moment, but as soon as we come out of these fair value gaps, I'm buying. I'm buying Bitcoin. So I'm actually going to just keep this up here because there's actually some good analysis. And also another thing is we have a bunch of liquidity up here. Like a whole bunch of liquidity, which I can also just put up right here. A whole bunch of liquidity. Yeah, Fez, let me know if you do buy more. I think put more in as well. Yeah, I'm going to buy some more. I bought around here as well, which it looks terrible now, but I thought this would be a good point because we just broke structure. Really and truly, I should have bought before that, but I didn't, unfortunately. What was this, on a Thursday? I literally bought on a Friday, so which was kind of bad. I should have waited for the weekend, but it is what it is. But Saturday, Sunday was pretty good. We were up pretty well, actually. I was actually kind of happy I had this entry, but we're a bit of drawdown right now. How much did I buy? I can't. I literally just, all I do is I just put my withdrawal into my Bitcoin. So I think it was like maybe like 2-3K in there. I'm not exactly sure, but not too heavy. It wasn't too heavy. It was just something like, it wasn't too crazy. But my biggest position, if I show you Bitcoin right now, my biggest position was literally, and I remember telling King, I remember telling you this. My biggest position is when we broke this structure right here. This bullish push right here, I bought a lot in this area. This was the biggest buy I had. Yeah, I literally bought up here. That was my biggest position so far. I didn't buy in this area, but right here, I bought a lot. And I remember sending it to King on DMs. And I was like, bro, it's gonna skyrocket high. And it did that. It did that. Like a lot of people say, oh, price action doesn't make sense on crypto. Well, let me show you something. For any of you guys that want insights on, okay, how to buy on dips, bro, 78.6 extension, bullish break of structure, bro, it's the clearest signal you're ever gonna get in life. The clearest signal. And not only that, look at this. It's hit my first TP. So really and truly, I didn't even notice this, but I should have taken some money out. I should have taken some money out, to be honest. So if we do the exact same thing again, right? We do the exact same thing again right here. Swing high, swing lows to swing highs. I'm expecting price. The lowest it's going to go is 103K. The low, or 104K. That's the lowest I'm expecting it to go. And it's gonna push up. I could guarantee you, like, this is not the first time it's done that. I can keep going back on history. And I did this with a couple of my students the other day as well. Bro, I can keep showing you these fib levels. Bro, these fib levels are literally just, I call it genius levels. Like, it's so amazing. Look at this. 61.8, big push to the upside. Bullish breaker structure, just buy over here. Yes, we had a little bit of drawdown, but we never broke these lows. And look, TP1 and 2 smashed. Even if you draw your Fibonacci levels even a bit different, even if you draw like here, bro, again, 78.6, amazing. Look at that, 61.8, amazing. So you can literally draw it incorrectly and it still works. TP1 and 2 smashed to the T, bro. So clearly that was the significant lows. I can go back even further. Here, there's a retracement right here, right? Okay, cool. Get my fib levels out. Go for the significant low. I think this is a significant low. You can see, boom, right here. 50% extension, equilibrium level, bullish breaker structure. We actually got it over here. TP1 and TP2 didn't get hit. We actually had a bit more drawdown. 78.6, boom, 61.8, minus 61.8, TP smashed. Bro, like, people tell me all the time that crypto, you can't use technical analysis. There's a lot of fundamentals, but reality is you can use fib. Fib is a really, really good significant level. Now, look, we didn't respect the 38.2. So do I think price is going to go up? No, I think price is going to go down, maybe to the 50 extension, and then maybe to the 61.8. That's what we're going to anticipate. So I'm just going to anticipate more of a drop. And then what am I going to do? I'm going to keep buying. It's as simple as that. Like it's literally as simple as that. But let's have a look at gold and see what gold's doing. I don't want to miss any type of moves. Okay, cool. Gold has just broken this bearish structure. So that's very, very good for us, meaning that price is most likely going to go down. Now what I'm looking for is so we had a breaker structure right here actually. What I'm looking for now is I'm looking for a fair value gap to get formed. I'm not gonna lie to you though, because we have this fair value gap right here, I don't want to go for buys just yet. I want to see if we can disrespect this fair value gap. Once we disrespect this fair value gap, then I think we should be good for like continuing this downtrend real quick. Maybe even targeting all this liquidity. So let's see what price does. And yes, a lot of people are gonna be like, oh, but why are you catching such a reversal? It's literally because on the higher time frame, you got to remember we're on a downtrend right now. So even though, yeah, we're like, think about it. Look at this. We're literally on a downtrend right now. So even though, yes, lower time frame is bullish, higher time frame is literally bearish. So I'm gonna follow what the higher time frame saying. If we break above and we don't respect any fair value gaps, then yeah, maybe I might change my motion. But for now, this is what I'm going for. For now, this is what I'm going for, lads. Chat, have you lot placed any trades today? Have you lot placed any trades? I know a couple of you guys have. Let's see how gold reacts to this as well. Today I'm going to be very patient because we did have news yesterday and news was like crazy behavior. Crazy behavior. How do you know which fair value gap is usable? So right now, this is the only fair value gap. There isn't a bearish fair value gap yet. So until a bearish fair value gap gets formed, right now I have to go with the higher time frame. So the 15 minutes, this is what we got right now. So the 15 minutes are giving you a bullish signal. I really wanna see if we can like disrespect that fair value gap. Now this week has been very slow, no trades taken. Okay. Have you like back tested like Monday and Tuesday's data and see if you would have placed a trade maybe? But with regards to fair value gaps, bro, like again, this is based on just my experience, but like also another thing is there's only one fair value gap right now. It's just this. This is the one fair value gap, and right now it looks like we're pushing up out of this fair value gap, but we're going to form a bearish fair value gap very, very soon. Like very, very soon, we're going to be creating a bearish fair value gap. The 1 minute's looking horrible. This looks like accumulation. This looks like a manipulation, and looks like we're gonna push up. That's what I think right now. Now that I'm looking at it, this looks like accumulation, a big manipulation downwards to sweep out more liquidity, all this liquidity. Now we're pushing up. That's what I think. Had a really good buy yesterday, 55 to 73. That's amazing, bro. That's amazing. I think I also caught something similar to that. But yeah, that 1 minute is looking like that is just looking off. So there's only two things I'm waiting for now. Is price to literally cool. Is either going to disrespect this fair value gap, or is going to disrespect this fair value gap. If it disrespects this fair value gap, and I'm going to remove this for a second. Or actually, let me just put it so it's only visible in the hour, not in the minutes. Because it's looking like a good reversal. I might even long this actually. It's looking like a good long. Let me have a look at the 15 minutes real quick. Okay, so these are the swing lows. And these are the swing highs. Okay. The 50 extension. Okay, we went to equilibrium. We're getting bullish order flow. If we can get a bullish breaker structure out of here, ooh, that would be clean. That would be clean. And then literally just target. Oh, yeah. Okay, target the highs. Okay, cool. Okay, so guys, do you stream every day? I try to, yeah. If the market gives me opportunities, I try to. This is my first stream of the week, though. So this is what I'm thinking, okay? So I just had a little lock-in session with myself. I'm thinking if we're going to get a reaction, we're going to get a reaction in this area. Okay, this is a big, significant area. So what I'm thinking, this is my hypothesis for today. So I'm thinking that we're gonna go up. Okay, so I definitely believe we're going up. However, I think that the retracement isn't going to be that deep. I was hoping that we sweep out a little bit of these liquidities, but I just don't see it happening. I see happening right now is like on the 15-minute is price literally just pushing up. That's what I see. But I can't make a decision because you got to think of it. We're on a downtrend. In order for us to be bullish, we would have to break. Well, we actually did. We broke structure. So these fair value gaps don't even count. Is a sticky one. Is a sticky one. I've just got to be very, very patient. Today could be a day where it's like if we hit L, it's gonna hit L very, very fast. That's what I think. I think if we're gonna hit L today, it's gonna be very, very fast. And so far, we haven't taken an L on the live stream. So today could be the day. I don't want to manifest it though, but I want to 1 hour FVG as well. Yeah, so on the 1 hour, we have the FVG as well right here. That's another thing. Like we're respecting this 1 hour FVG very, very well. That's why I'm so hesitant to place that buy, even though like I'm really liking the fact that we reversed off the 78.6 extension. I really like the fact that we reversed and we got this bullish action out of here. I don't know, lads. I don't know. I don't know, chat. If I'm gonna make a move, it's gonna be like I don't like the way the market is tanking right now as well. I need to see bullish order flow in order for me to buy. So regardless, is like, yeah, this is okay, cool. We tapped into this fair value. I'm getting bearish order flow. We've got 1 minute left. I really want price to break here, but then it's like the TPs are gonna be all of this, which is not gonna be great. I think I'm gonna look for buys, guys. I think I'm gonna look for buys, chat. There's just something about the market going up today. I just feel like we're definitely gonna be bullish today. But who knows? Who knows? Let's just see if we can get a bullish signal. Right now, there's a clear bearish signal. So if any of you lot want to sell, but I just don't see the targets being like amazing. So like if I was shorting right now, let's say in the next 1 minute, stop loss, let's just say above these highs, and then just targeting TP1, TP2, TP3. I don't think we're going to target session lows, but even here, I mean, that's not too bad. I mean, 2.58 R, that's not too bad, but I would have to see, I would probably enter off the break of this fair value gap. That's what I'll probably enter off. But I'm not entirely sure though. Today's market is weird because even on the hourly time frame, we had really good retracement to this. I might have to just wait for this. Okay, cool. If this candlestick on the 1 hour closes bearish, that's a bearish signal. I'm gonna say it. That's a bearish signal. So we got 15 minutes. So let's see what happens in the macros. Let's see. Let's see what happens in the macros. I'm gonna stay on the 1 minute to really get some, because I like that 1 minute. Oof, that 1 minute fair value gap is clean right now. But we haven't actually broken any lows. If you have a look, we've literally just got stacked up liquidity right here. So we haven't even broken any lows yet, which is very, very significant. I don't know. Let me get rid of this for a second. I haven't sold just yet. Let's see what macros are doing. I mean, the 50-minute candlestick closed, and that is a very strong bearish candlestick. And on the 50 minutes, think about it. We had this FEG. That's probably why we had bearish order flow. And that covered 1, 2, 2.5 candlesticks. That's what it covered. It covered 2.5 candlesticks. So it's gonna be very interesting in seeing how price action is. It could literally just react off a fib level. But again, I'm flip-flopping today because I genuinely don't know what's going on in the market. Like this is gonna be a very difficult play today. I might not even, well, we'll see at 3 what happens. But it looks like I might not even place like a crazy trade. Let's see, I'm liking the bearish order flow though. I'm loving the bearish order flow. I'm loving the bearish order flow. This is actually looking really, really good. But we need to come out of this FEG. So it's either we come out bullish or we come out bearish. That's the only, literally the only way we're going to play this game. Literally the only way. And on the 1 minute, we're really respecting this FEG right now. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Any of you lot looking for opportunities in the market right now? Are any of you lot trying to play some trades as well? I know one of you lot are in a buy already. Chat, anyone else in a trade or looking for trades? Also, chat, if you're new to this live stream, give me a follow. Give me a follow. We're en route to 100 followers on Twitch. Give me a follow, guys. Also, if you want to get coached by me one-on-one completely for free for the next 3 days, I'm giving you guys a 3-day free trial where you get coached by me completely for free. There's no strings attached. All you have to do is literally send me your trades and I'll audit them for you. I'll give you feedback and I'll also give you my entire system completely for free. I'll give you those videos that you can watch in your own time and you will find the solutions to your problems. So if you're interested in that, click the link in the description and fill out the form. The form literally only takes 30 seconds and it can definitely change your life. If you look at the reviews, so many traders have told me and told even the reviews, has wrote in the reviews how it's changed their life. Okay, we're getting bullish order flow now. This is great. But I'm not going to fall for it just yet. I'm not going to fall for it just yet. I'm going to wait for that 5-minute candlestick to close. If we can break above this high now, oh, that would be super clean. That will be super clean. Yeah, looking for a sell, but depends on what price does in this next or after the next candle. Yeah, exactly. Because look, every time we're getting into this fair value gap, we're getting bearish order flow out of it. So it's looking a bit, price action is looking a bit mid today. Like, is this really what New York session is doing? Like right now, New York session, we started here and we're over here. New York session literally only moved 226 points. So 22 pips. That's nothing. That's literally nothing in gold. So that's really, really horrible right now. The highest gold has done right now is around 0.18%. How do you trade choppy markets? I keep entering trades and then the market gets really choppy and hit stop loss. I follow all the steps, check for bias, look for break structure, and then fair value gap. And when I check back at the same position, I'm normally right. E.g., I expect it to go up and it does. Okay, so the best answer I can give you, bro, is just don't trade a choppy market. Like here, it's choppy, choppy, choppy. Just don't trade it. And how to identify this is just by practicing. The more you practice, just the more you see the markets. Like a lot of people miss out this simple step that literally makes them better traders is by literally training your eyes every single day. Even if you're not looking at trades, even if you're not trying to make money, back test, forward test, literally look at the market, see where you would have traded, see where you wouldn't have traded, and be honest with yourself. And so what you're doing is you're training your eyes and you're training your brain and you're rewiring it to understand when there's a choppy market. For example, here, this might not be a choppy market for some people. This might be just a simple break of bullet structure and a retest. But for me, like, it's not a standard break and retest, you know? If we are going to do a break and retest, I mean, this is a nice break and retest and then push up. That's clear. However, this is not clear. This is horrible market. So what I would say is like, if market's consolidating or it's choppy, best thing to do is just don't trade. Literally don't even bother trading for the day. I'm getting bullish order flow now. But like today, for example, I'm not going to place an aggressive trade because the market's moving very weird. Like the market's literally moving very weird. Even here, like look, this 5-minute candlestick did not close outside of the fair value gap. So we literally just have to wait until we get bullish order flow out of the fair value gap. And it's now looking like we're going to push up, but this could just be a big manipulation. So on the 1 minute, this could literally just be a big manipulation and we could just be going down. So is anticipating all these moves. Now, how do I know this stuff? Where do I gain this information from? Is from experience. I've had 5 years of experience in the market. So when I see these things, it doesn't phase me. I don't get shook. I don't get FOMO because I just know that, okay, cool. Like, okay, price is going up. Fair enough. But there's no conclusiveness to this candlestick. Like, yeah, it's flying up right now. Don't even know what the hell, why it's flying up this much. Damn, that's crazy. What the hell's going on in the markets? Is there any news, lads? Chat, is there any news? Why is markets moving like this? It's just moved in literally seconds. It's just moved like 300 points. What the hell? There definitely was a tweet. Gold futures pull back from recent highs and sentiment grows. That was like 3 hours ago though. Okay, that's weird. That is weird. Okay, we haven't broken these highs yet though. So we might be right. I mean, we got 2 minutes left. Let's see how this candlestick is. If it breaks above here, we're gonna look for longs. However, I'm not gonna just buy straight away because that's really expensive. I'm gonna wait for a little pullback and then go for longs. Chat, if you're new to the live stream, give me a follow. Give me a follow. Bro, market moved crazy there. That is weird as hell. I'm not gonna lie to you. But if it decides to just pull back within the next 2 minutes, that is going to be hilarious. Just look at the 1 hour. Oh, that 1 hour is looking good now. That 1 hour is looking good. We got 6 minutes left, and we're about to disrespect this FVG. We're about to disrespect this FVG. And then that means we're going to be targeting these highs. I can get rid of this. I don't really like trend lines. It's just a bunch of liquidity there. Nice bullish 1 minute FVG. Yeah, literally. Literally. But then again, this could be a big manipulation. I mean, I think this was the manipulation, and now we're getting the distribution, which is great. Now I just want to get some sort of entry. Now I want to get some sort of entry. I like this. I'm just waiting for macros to end. Or I'm waiting for the hourly to close at least. Because the hourly is looking strong right now. More like 15 minutes. Yeah, that 15 minutes. If we can close... Bro, we've got 6 minutes left. If we can close above here and create a breaker structure, that is clear. No worries, Rams. No worries. The more you practice, and I know it seems boring, and I know it seems like such hard work, but honestly, bro, like you can speed up your process because look at it, right? You're getting coached by me already. So you're already 5 years of experience into the markets. Now imagine you like practicing every single day. A lot of people only practice when they see an opportunity in the market. And the thing is, you're not going to always see opportunities in the market. So you're limiting yourself with practice. And practice makes perfect, basically, right? Or what my teacher used to say back in the day is practice makes permanent. So you practice, you practice, you practice, you're permanently learning the skill. And so, because practice doesn't make perfect, because if you think about it, if you practice the wrong things, you're not perfect. So there's no such thing as perfection in this industry. The thing is, though, there's a lot of experience in this game. The more experience you have, the better. I've traded for 5 years. However, I've backtested from like 2008, the market crash then. I backtested 2019. I backtested 2016. That was a significant, I don't know why, I just did it anyways. I backtested 2022, 2023. That's when I was live trading as well, because I started trading at 2019. So I started trading in 2019, near the end of 2019, at summer of 2019. So you got to think, like, imagine staring at the markets for 5 years, plus looking at historical data, plus looking at all these things. It's just going to, it's become second nature to me. Like, candlesticks has literally become second nature. And it's only become second nature because I put in the work. Now, if I traded for 5 years and I just did it for live trading, I think, I don't know if you guys know, but I've actually placed 1,000 trades in the past 5 years. And so only now I would have been hitting that 1,000 trade mark. I already know I smashed 1,000 setups. I already know that. But 1,000 live trades, that's something completely different. And so imagine only having data now to tell you whether you're profitable or not. Whereas I knew I was profitable in year 2 with only maybe 100 or 200 live trades and around, I don't know, like 1,000 back-tested trades. You know what I mean? So it's like, I used to, and back then I used to spend a lot more time. I used to spend literally like hours and hours, like literally wouldn't come out of my room. I used to just backtest the hell out of the markets because I wanted success. I wanted to see the markets give me some sort of reward. Bro, I'll be real. I watch Module 2 every day from start to finish. Try to be a robot on these charts. Literally, bro, that's amazing. Module 2 is amazing. What I would also do, though, bro, is apply. Watching is not gonna, like, we both play basketball, right? So you would know, bro, like, you can't watch an NBA video and then suddenly think that you're gonna become an NBA player or suddenly think that you're such a good basketball player. Like, I remember one time I watched a spin move and, like, some NBA player did a spin move and I tried it and I failed. And so the only way you're going to succeed in this game is by applying the knowledge that you get. Like, you can get information on YouTube, you can get coached by me, or which is much easier to find those information, or you can literally do trial and error. There's 3 ways. It's up to you what you want to pick. But whatever you pick, you need to stick to it and you need to focus and you need to literally work hard on that option that you picked. And don't stop until you 100% know that it's just automatic. We got 2 minutes left. Let's see what this does. I'm loving the bullish order flow though. The 1 hour candlesticks looking so strong right now. We're definitely tapping into these highs for sure. Bro, all I want it to do though, bro. I know we had a pullback on an F3G. Oof, that's looking good. Oh, this is looking like a good entry. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is looking like a good entry. We might do I want to? Okay, I'm gonna wait for this. I'm gonna wait for the hourly candlestick to close and then we'll see. We'll run a play. I'm not gonna be too aggressive today, so I'm probably just gonna be on the 5-minute chart because the 1-minute chart is looking horrible. So we disrespected that. We broke that. I can keep that. We broke that. Let me actually make this red. And we respected this FOG. Respected that. I'm gonna get rid of this FOG. Bunch of liquidity right here. Okay, very nice and clean. I like that. What are you gonna target? I'm gonna target session highs. I might even target my fib levels as well. I'm gonna target session highs today. Maybe even stretch it to Asian session highs. That's what I'm gonna target. But let's see if we can get some bullish order flow out of this level, one of these levels. I think we should be good. But it all depends on the next 45 seconds. If this 45 seconds doesn't break these highs, bro, that's gonna be such an L. So it better break those highs. And of course it won't. Of course it won't. If it doesn't, then I don't think I'm going to look for a trade because we've got 30 seconds left. If it doesn't, I don't think I'm going to look for trades. And we can just cut it early today. Even though there's a really good bullish signal. I mean, it's got 11 seconds left. I don't want like a mini breaker structure. I want a proper nice bullish breaker structure. So it better close at least 10, 20 pips above. Bro, that's horrible, bro. That's horrible. Thank you for the follow. Is it Glenn75? Thank you for the follow. That's like 3 pips above. I'm not really liking this, guys. I'm not liking this breaker structure. This breaker structure is horrible. On the 5 minutes, it looks good. But boy. Okay, let's... Yeah, I had a feeling we're gonna... Okay, let's see if this can close bullish. If I do a long position, like this is gonna be a bad RR. All the way down to like here maybe. And then just targeting all of these highs. Yeah. That stop loss is too big for my liking though. I haven't placed a trade yet, but that stop loss is too big for my liking. But I'm liking the fact that we just had bullish order flow. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to place a trade. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do, guys. I'm gonna place a trade. I'm gonna place a trade. And I'm gonna place like a mini trade right now to kind of just like get me in the game. And then we'll see what the market does. So I'm going for a buy. And we'll see what the market does. I'm just gonna put my inputs in real quick. So stop loss is this 3366.56. So I'm going for this at the moment, and we're gonna see what happens with price. If we go lower, then I'm just gonna add more positions. But for now, this is what I'm going for. Yeah, that's not too bad. It's not too bad. So I'm going for a standard lot size right now. Just one standard lot size, and then we'll see what the market does. If it decides to go even deeper and it gives me more entries, then I will go for it. Yeah, it's moving weird today, but screw it. I'm literally de-risking right now, so literally like I think I'm risking around like £300, so it's not that much. £300. That's still a little bit. It should have been 250, but £300 not too bad. Let's see what happens. Because I'm loving the fact that we're respecting this FEG, but we also tapped into this FEG as well. Can actually get rid of this because we actually tapped. This is the FEG. Let's see if we can continue this momentum, and I'll keep TP1 here, TP2 here, TP3 here, and then full TP here. Let's see if we can ride this. It's already looking good though. Already looking like we're getting like good order flow. Well, it was looking good. We were getting some good order flow, but we'll see. And entry is like over here. That's what my entry is. So overall, I'm probably gonna get like a 1 to 2 today if I hit full TP. Let's just see. Forgot I was on TikTok live because I have to use my phone, but we're already doing pretty well. If we can break this structure right here, that'd be amazing. I'll probably place another trade. Actually, no, I'm gonna keep as de-risk. I don't think I'm gonna place another trade. We'll see what the market gives us. So chat, I've literally just placed a de-risk trade right now after this candlestick. Let's see how this plays out. Let's see how this plays out. Okay, so that was a good bullish candlestick. See what the 5 minutes is giving. Okay, 5 minutes is pretty good as well. I'm liking the 5 minute candlestick. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, that's amazing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go a little bit more. I'm going to go again. Let me just copy and paste that stop loss. Let's see what happens. So I've just put some more positions in. So we'll see what happens. So I think now we're risking like 5 bills. So let's see. I use a mixture of both, bro. Like it just depends on like the higher time frame FEGs are way better. But like I said, it just depends, bro. Literally just depends on what the market's giving you at the time. Like for example, here we got a 5 minute FEG and we had bullish order flow out of it, so it's not too bad. and I've kept my stop loss in an ideal position. Now we just have to really see if price can just push up. Right now it's pushing down, which is not ideal for us, but I mean it is what it is. We just gotta kind of firm this little pullback. If it goes into deep drawdown, I might even add on some more positions. But I'm liking the fact that we're respecting the 23.6 extension right now. I'm loving that fact that we're respecting that. I just need price to just keep pushing up right now. I mean, for some reason, I don't know why, but price is moving so slow. Like, so slow. Let's see. If we can at least, like, get to, like, session highs, that'd be clean. Yeah, but price is moving so slow right now. Let's see what happens. I mean, on the 1 hour, it was very clear. I mean, on the 1 hour bullish, so that's good. But it's very clear that price wants to keep going up. We're in a bit of drawdown now. Not liking this pullback. Not liking this pullback at all. I mean, our stop loss is in a very good position. I mean, if price wants to hit our stop loss, that just disrespects everything. So let's see what's causing this pullback. Okay, it's just a bunch of liquidity. So probably sweeping out all this liquidity real quick. Okay, I'm not really liking that we're just tanking right now. I mean, that just gives us more opportunities for more orders, but right now, let me see. Push up. Yeah, right now I'm down like 200 pounds. Let's see. If it disrespects this FEG, then could be a little L. Could be a little L day today. I'm not liking that we're just pushing down like that. I mean, we've got 53 seconds left. I mean, we're still in the FEG, so it's not too deep. But we're just tanking there. Yeah, my stop loss is very, very open. It's very open for price to give it some room. I know a lot of people would try keep us tight stop loss for RR, but it's like I rather hit TP and only get like a 1-to-1 R or 1-to-2 R than me lose my TP or lose my trade just to scrape in a 1-to-5 or 1-to-6 R. Like I'd rather that. But this is like a 1-to-2, 1-to-1.7, so it's not too bad. And I may move my stop loss even closer. Okay, so we didn't break that candlestick low, so that was actually pretty decent. Let's see what happens though in the next 5 minutes. We never actually broke these lows, so that's actually really good news for us. Again though, a lot of bearishness going on in this gameplay. We've got 4 minutes left. I'm rooting for this candlestick to be bullish. If it's not, it's gonna be a bit techie, but we're going based on this bullish momentum candlestick. That's what we're going for. Bro, what's causing this market to just drop like that? Okay, so it looks like we want to tap into maybe equilibrium. Yeah, this could be yeah, you're right, bro. You're entering up. I'm de-risking, but waiting on price to get a bit deeper in the FEG and I'll buy enter I'll buy. Okay, cool. Out of curiosity, this could also be a retracement on the current downtrend. No, no. So we're not on a downtrend anymore. The 1 hour time frame has the 1 hour time frame. We have very much broke this fair value gap, which is technically like break of structure. So that means that we're definitely on this uptrend right now. And if you go on the lower time frame, we could see we created highs, we broke those highs on the 30 minutes, the 50 minutes, we create high highs, high lows. So like we're pretty much on a nice uptrend right now. I don't think I'm gonna add more positions. I should have waited for better positionings because I've added more positions up here when I should have added more down here. But it is what it is. It is what it is. We'll keep this trade running and see what happens. Let's see what happens. I'm loving the order flow right now. We tapped the 50 extension and we're getting really good reactions out of it. That's really good for us. See that 1 minute? Yeah, that 1 minute's looking really good right now. This is like the ugly stage of the trade right now. I don't think TikTok understands. I've deliberately muted the mic, so you have to hop on Twitch. Yeah, I'm liking this order flow right now. This is also very good. Deeper, you go and break even when minus 27 gets hit. Yeah, I might do. When the minus 27 gets hit, yeah. How much percentage is that? Okay, that's 284 points. Yeah, I might do. Just depends though, because this retracement was like 300, so I might even like just hold. I might take partials instead. We'll see. We'll see what price. We'll see the way price moves around the area. If price just keeps pushing up, then yeah, I'll move my stop loss. But it just depends on price action right now. Need to learn how to use the 50 extension confidence. Try to be more confident in my positions. Yeah, bro. Like 50 extension basically means that like we are halfway between a retracement, and price could potentially reverse out of it. And as you can see, it very much has. Very much has. And we're getting a really good bullish order flow as well out of that. So that's not too bad. That is not too bad. But let's see. I don't know if everyone's account size can hold this big of a stop loss, but if you can, definitely keep your stop loss a little bit open just because of we're in a little bit of a retracement off this uptrend that we're creating. So just to be in the safe side. Oh, I hate when market is moving so slow. Like we literally just got out of this accumulation and we had another accumulation. Then we had another accumulation. And now it's like we're just manipulating a lot. So hopefully within this hour though, hopefully the hourly candlestick can like go at least to these highs. That's what I'm hoping for, like a big bullish hourly candlestick. So is retracement normally only 50% of the extension? No, so extension is this, right? This big push. Oh, I'm loving this candlestick, by the way. So the extension is like this. This is an extension. So we got extension, retracement. So yeah, pretty much is from the lows to the highs. Obviously, we got new highs here, but we just keep it very, very simple. Lows to highs. You can see price goes into the 50 extension and then it pushes up again. So all we're doing is this tool is actually very good for anyone that trades retracements. All you're doing is you're just anticipating a little retracement like this. That's all you're and this is obviously the low. You're just anticipating this. Obviously, I've entered quite early on. I've entered over here, but I mean, very good entries around this area as well. That would have been right now would be also a very good entry. Unfortunately, I haven't really got the best of entries. I'm not liking how we're respecting this 1 minute FVG. I'm not liking how we're respecting that right now. We can just disrespect that for a second. So if it sweeps, then that's respected confidence, giving you more opportunity to enter. Yeah. It's not even just sweep. It's more about, okay, cool. Like, do we get bullish order flow out of one of these levels? Yes, we did. We got it out of the 50 extension. We got bullish order flow out of here. So that's all right. Yeah, try it out, bro. Try it out. Like, don't use it as a main confluence, though. As you can see, like, I didn't use this as a main confluence. I'm using it as a secondary to give me that confidence. Now, unfortunately, I don't have, like, solidified take profits. I only have 1 and 2 highs. So I'm giving myself extra highs right now. And I'm loving order flow. Amazing. Finally broke that FEG. Thank you. Thank you. Back at price now. Back at entry. Thank you. Thank you, gold. Come on, gold. There we go. There we go. I definitely believe that this was just a manipulation. This was just a, yeah, this was definitely like macros manipulation. But let's not get too confident with gold because gold sometimes likes to mess around with us. So let's see. Hopefully by the hour, we should be up. Hopefully. I'm praying that we're up for the hour, at least. If we're back into this range, bro, it's going to be a horrible day today. There we go. There we go. That's what we like to see. I want to see exactly the same order flow like here. So macros is basically, okay, the best way to explain it is, have you ever seen a candlestick, right? Every time there's a candlestick, the last 10 seconds and the first 10 seconds is always the fastest, right? So what I think is an ICT thing, I'm not too sure, but one of my students told me this. On the hourly time frame, if you have a look, the first 10 minutes of the hour and the last 10 minutes of the hour is very significant. That's where a lot of people are placing their trades. So, or closing their trades. So that is where the most volatility happens. So that's where you can get pretty good entries in. So I don't really use it to the T, but I do use it. Like I am aware of it. And so just all you got to think about is the last 10 minutes and the first 10 minutes of the hour is always the most volatile bit of the of the candlestick. So like, I can't really show you this. Let's look at this candlestick, for example. So the last 10 minutes of, okay, so look at this, right? 1 o'clock, the first 10 minutes, the last 10 minutes, right? It was kind of slow. And then boom, the first 10 minutes, boom, we dropped down all the way down to here. And then guess what? The rest of the candlestick, the 1 hour, we pushed all the way up. And I think the 1 hour closed all the way up to here. So the 1 hour closed all the way up to here. So you can see that it gave you so many entries and then it gave you the extension. I'm not liking how we're just sweeping these highs and we're not actually pushing up. Come on, gold. Don't be hesitating on our don't be hesitating on our entry level. Come on now. Yeah, that makes sense. Again, this is not something I made up. I don't know who made it up, but this is just a student that told me. And it makes sense. It makes sense. I've always noticed it. I just didn't know what it was called, but apparently it's called macros, so. So on the 1 minute, we've created high highs, high lows. So that's good. I'm just not liking the fact that that 5 minutes it didn't want to crash up. It didn't want to pump up. I'm up 23p. Let's go. Thanks, baby. No worries, bro. No worries. That's hilarious. That's so cool, though. Yeah, let's get when we get to like here, let's get some W's in the chat, man. Because we work hard, you know. We work hard. Sitting down, clicking buttons. We work hard. But it does get stressful when it's like price it's giving you a clear bullish signal, but it doesn't want to give that bullish run, you know? Like here, it's giving us the bullish signal and it gave us a nice bullish extension. I don't know why it doesn't want to do it again. It's very weird, but let's just hope that it continues this. Chat, if you're new to this live stream, just give me a follow on Twitch as well. Give me a follow. I'm literally live pretty much every time I trade. I try and trade live. So give me a follow. You guys can literally see me trade live and see my trades and see my emotions and see how I am as a trader. Every trade is different. The way every trader is, they work differently. So it's good to just have, I think these are way more valuable than any YouTube video that you're going to see. I would say this is harder than construction work, considering the countless hours study. No, 100%. 100%. I do hear that. I do hear that. You see the two candlesticks right next to each other. Is that a manipulation? So yeah, this would be definitely manipulation. There we go. We're finally getting a pump. There we go. There we go. Can we get TP1 here? Guys, put some W's in the chat if we're about to get TP1. Can we get W's in the chat if we're about to hit TP1? As soon as we hit TP1, I'm going to close one of my trades. Chat, as soon as we get TP1, we're hitting some trades. We're closing some trades. I'm not gonna count that as TP1. That's a gay tap. Come on. Come on. Tap. Come on. No, I'm not closing all. I'm just gonna take some partials. I'm literally just gonna take some partials, but I'm not gonna move my stop loss to break even. I'm just gonna take some partials. Literally just closing. I have 3 positions right now. I'm literally gonna close a third of my position. So not even 50%, just a third. Come on, bro. Hit this. Come on, bro. Okay, that was a good push. Can we get one little tap? There we go. TP1 got hit, lads. TP1 got hit, chat. So I'm closing one of my positions. That's £140 secured. £140 secured in the bank. That's not too bad. I'm not moving my stop loss to break even. What I am going to do though is I am going to, once we close this 5 minutes, so when 1 minute 30 happens, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move my stop loss a little bit tighter and just keep it there. But I'm not too sure yet. I'm just going to see how we react. Yes, sir. No worries, bro. No worries. From 23p to £31, bro. That is amazing, bro. That is amazing. Let's see. Let's see. Once this 5 minute candlestick closes, I might move my stop loss to break even. We'll see. Only thing is because we have this little fair value gap here, that's the only thing I'm a little bit worried about. No worries, Mr. T. No worries. What kind of BS is that? Nah, for real, bro. But we hit TP1, so that's good. Let's now see if we can hit session highs. I have a feeling though we should. Let's just see how this candlestick closes. If this candlestick closes above these highs, then I think we're good. I think we're clear. Come on, bro. 25 seconds. Let's see. Boom. I love this. What are we up? Chat, we're 3 for 3 now, right? We haven't hit a single loss so far on our live streaming. 3 for 3. That's so good. Free for free, and it's been like, well, this is a new month as well. What a week! Once the market starts moving in the direction you want, you pretty much don't look at the 1 minute. Is that like a psychology thing? Yeah, 100%. So like once it goes, like for example, this 5 minute is amazing. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I am going to move my stop loss to, I don't know if I'm going to move my stop loss to break even just yet because we have this little fair value gap right here. What I might do is I might just tighten my stop loss to here. So I might just tighten my stop loss to here. Because if chart literally crashes right now, then we're out of the trade, you know? Or I might actually, you know what? I might move my, actually chat, you know what? I'm going to move my stop loss to break even. I'm going to move my stop loss to break even. Because if we look at the 1 minute, it's like, I don't even know. Actually, no, okay, cool. This is what I'm going to do. If we continue, if we break this candlestick, then I'm going to move my stop loss to break even. For now, I'm going to keep my stop loss here. So let me just copy and paste this. So that gives me a better RR as well. So we could end the trade on 2.31. So let's see. One, move my stop loss, please. Paste, boom. Paste, boom. There we go. Thank you for the follow. I don't know how to say that username, but I appreciate it, bro. I thank you for the follow. Once we break these candlestick highs, then I'm gonna continue push. I'm gonna move my stop loss to break even. Which I think we should. I think we should move our stop loss because if you think about it, we have this FVG and this FVG. If it goes below any of these FVGs, to be honest, we shouldn't even be in the trade, right? So I might even just move my stop loss to break even. Let's do that. Let's do that, chat. I'm gonna move my stop loss to break even. Okay, so only one, so it's not really break even, but sorry, chat. I just need to edit this. Paste. Boom. There we go. Okay, good. Let's see. So I moved my stop loss to break even. The theory behind me moving my stop loss to break even is because if price breaks these two fair value gaps, then we're definitely going to just sweep this liquidity. That will just take me out. So that's the theory behind that. Can we hit this TP though? Can we hit this TP at least? How many points are we up right now? Okay, calm. So that'll be calm. Okay, calm. Okay, good. We're getting good reactions though. You're the GOAT. One day I'll be composed as you when I'm in drawdown. Bro, I can't lie to you. Like, I do get shook, but it's like, because I don't look at the monetary side of things and I just believe in my system, it's like, and it sounds too good, bro. It sounds too good. Listen, I definitely do get shook sometimes when I'm in a trade. But when I'm with you guys as well, and I feel more comfortable trading in front of you guys. When I'm by myself, it's like my inner thoughts start playing up like, oh mad, like this could go crazy. But I just believe in my system and I just keep going. Like this was a pretty deep drawdown for me. I think I was down like almost like 400 pounds, but now we're up pretty well. So we're pretty good. I'll probably look for a sell once we hit the 1 hour fair value gap. What do you think? Once we reach the 1 hour fair value gap? I'm not too sure, bro. I'm not gonna, I don't like going tit for tat. I like to just look for one setup a day just because it's like, I don't want to overexpose myself. You're about to get some great order flow out of that FVG that just got hit, I reckon. Yeah. Which FVG are we talking about though? Chat. What FVG are we talking about? Are we talking about on the 1 minute? The 50-minute chart's looking good. If this 50-minute can keep going up, but we're definitely hitting these highs. Definitely. Once we hit these highs, I'm going to take one of my trades. Another third. Oh, on the 1 minute. Yeah, we definitely got some good order flow out of there. But price could potentially come back down. I'm not too sure though. I'm rooting for price to just keep going up now. Literally just keep flying. Because like even the 1 hour. 1 hour is looking strong. This is exactly what I wanted to see on the 1 hour. Chat, do you remember like 10 minutes ago, I was like, we were down here and I was like, bro, I want this to be a fat bullish candlestick. And I'm very confident we're going to hit these highs. There's no way we're just going to reverse now. Okay, that's good. We're about to hit second TP, chat. We're about to hit second TP. We're about to hit second TP and it's 30. We just had a candlestick close. Can we hit second TP? Can we hit some second TP? Chat, we might have to put some W's in the chat. We might have to put some more W's in the chat. That's crazy. That's crazy. We're so close. So close. I'm not counting that as 6-second TP, bro. I need it to be a clear TP hit. I'm not gonna be weird about it. That's not TP. I know some brokers that'll be a TP hit, but I'm not gonna call that a TP hit just yet. I want it to hit it. I want it to literally hit it. Because I know we're gonna get some sort of order flow out of there. Bearish order flow out of that hit. Because that is a session high. Come on. Come on. Can we hit it, please? Come on, gold. Can we hit it? I have to keep reminding TikTok that I've deliberately muted. Once you've closed your position, could you explain how you decided to buy? Because we continued through last session lows. Okay, so just a bit confused. Okay, cool. I'll explain it to you once I've. So I'm not. I don't think I'm gonna close full. I'm only gonna close another third position. So let's just hit this, and then I'll close. We'll close another third. Come on. Okay, it's hit it, but I want it to just be a little bit more. I want it to be a little bit more. Boom. Shall we see how much? How much, bro, we made today? Bro, we're 475 pounds up today. GG's in the chat, bro. GG's in the chat. Obviously, commission took a bit of my money, but I don't really care. I don't really care. So 1-to-1's hit. Basically, it should be 5 builds, but we're still up. We're still up. We're still up quite a decent amount. So I've just taken another partial. TP got hit. TP2 got hit. Another W in the chat, guys. Another W. If you're in this trade, put some W's. If you missed out on this trade, but you saw it, bro, put W's in the chat. This is an amazing trade. Again, it wasn't the best. You guys saw an ugly trade today. I'm going to be real. I should have really entered at this candlestick here. Unfortunately, I didn't. But it is what it is. It is what it is. We keep it stepping. We keep it moving. But, bro, this is an amazing session. And I'm actually so happy that you guys are seeing this. Like, we haven't taken an L in, like, 2 weeks now. Literally 2 weeks. And it's a Wednesday. So, literally a week and a half. A week and a half, we haven't taken an L. So, that's good. Can you show the initial liquidity sweep? Okay, cool. So, this is... Let me explain why I entered this trade. Because I know we're getting a lot of questions. So, let me just clear up my chart. So, if we go on the 1 hour time frame. On the 1 hour time frame, if you have a look, right, we didn't really get a liquidity sweep. Instead, what we got is we got a breaker structure and a retest, right? However, for me, I was still bullish in this market. The reason why I was still bullish in this market is because you got to look at, like, what is the market doing? Is this a downtrend or is this a retracement? For me, this is a retracement. This is not a downtrend. Because we have 1, 2, 3, 4 bullish candlesticks. So as soon as I did that, I was like, okay, cool. Like, let me just mark up my fib levels. Okay, so 78.6. So not only are we in a bullish market, we had a retracement and we got really good reaction out of it. Not only that, we hit a very nice FVG on the 1 hour and we got order flow out of it. We literally got order flow out of it. We got order flow out of it, which was amazing. So now, in my head, I'm thinking, okay, cool. Let's see if the first hour, did we sweep any sort of liquidity? And yes, we did. We swept this liquidity on the 1 hour, right? These lows right here, we swept. So that's like, okay, previous candlestick kind of liquidity got swept. It's not really significant because it's like we didn't sweep session highs or session lows. That's why I de-risked this trade. However, I was pretty confident. I was like, you know what? That's not too bad. Let's go for let's have a look and see what's happening in the markets. Let's see. Okay, cool. When we disrespected this 1 hour fair value gap, I was like, I'm looking for longs. Like, I literally went on to the 1 minute and I'm just looking for bullish breaker structure, which we got, fair value gap, which we got, order flow, which we got. Boom. Bob's your uncle, place a trade. Yes, we had a bit of drawdown, but keep your stop loss nice and tight. Originally, I had my stop loss below these lows, moved it a bit tighter. Now I got my stop loss at break even, and I'm okay with it. I'm okay with the markets. I'm okay with what's going on with the markets. And regardless of how this day goes now, I'm up. I'm up for the day. I couldn't care less what the market does. I'm up like 1R. I'm okay. I'm good. And I don't have to stress. I do not have to stress now because I moved my stop loss to break even. So I'm good. Does de-risk mean you risk 1% instead of 2%? Yes. So initially I de-risked the trade, but if you guys don't, if you guys remember, I added more positions. I think over here, I added more positions. So technically, I was a bit of drawdown. I was a little bit aggressive today. I will be real. Technically, I was a little bit aggressive. However, it wasn't too aggressive because usually I want to risk around 750 pounds. Today, I only risked around like 500. So it wasn't like a crazy aggressive move. So I'm good. It doesn't matter what lower time frame you choose to find breaker structures. I'd be using 5 minute 15 more time, never the 1 minute. I mean, look, the only reason why I use the 1 minute is literally for entries. I don't use the 1 minute for like giving me direction. Like, cool, right now we've just swept these highs, but on the 1 hour we haven't closed. Or on the 30 minutes we haven't closed. So this could be a sweep and then price just hits my break even point. It is what it is. I don't mind, whatever it wants to do. But we've hit a significant level now. Now, a lot of people might be selling because it's like, oh, session highs, let's sell because we're on this downtrend. So literally anything can happen. But let's see how these candlesticks closes. Still got quite a lot of time. And I'm liking the fact that we're still respecting this 5 minutes. So I can actually get rid of these fair value gaps and just keep this 5-minute fair value gap. And I'm liking the fact that we're respecting it and we're getting bullish order flow out of it. Some people could literally get another entry here. I'm not going to do it because I only like to do one setup, which technically is this. I could place another trade, but I've secured some profits. I'm not trying to put my capital at risk. I mean, we've got 3 minutes left. Let's see how this candlestick plays out. Let me just make sure I am on break even with this trade. Yeah, I am on break even. Literally am. It's just annoying because when I hit break even trade, sometimes because of commission, it is just an L. It's just an L in my P&L, unfortunately. So I just gotta make sure my break even is at a position where it doesn't count as L, because then it'll think that I place 1L when I'm not. Yeah, if it breaks, not sweeps. If it breaks, then we're continuing this upwards trend. That's what I'm anticipating. I'm anticipating a break right now. I really want to see a break. So hopefully, like this 30 minutes can break. I know we have like we're still quite early on, and this is just a retracement. But hopefully, even on the 50 minutes, hopefully on the 50 minutes we break. You know, at least some sort of level, some sort of candlestick breaks above. And I'm really liking this order flow out. I'm really liking this. This is really decent. This is really, really good. Chat, we had, even though market is giving us a really bad move today, I mean, we're still good. We're still very, very good. I keep forgetting I'm on TikTok. So it's like people are joining and I'm just paused. Chat, if you're new to this live stream, give me a follow. Give me a follow. Also, if you want to be coached by me, bro, we are 3 for 3 in this live stream. Well, 4 for 4 now on this live stream. So if you want to get coached by me completely for free for the next 3 days, click the link in the description or in the bio of my Twitch and sign up. I'm literally show you exactly how I get entries at this. Obviously, this is a terrible entry, but we still hit some sort of targets. How much you up on the trades? So right now, I have to come out of TikTok, but I think I was up like 200 pounds or something. So I'm still up quite a lot. So if I close right now, I think altogether it would be like a 600 pound day. You live tomorrow, you got stuff to do. So if the market gives me good moves, like if London session's not terrible, like this London session was not bad at all. It's pretty decent. Gave us that nice retracement. So I would trade. But if I don't see a good move in the market, I'm not going to trade. But see me Monday to Thursdays at least. See me Monday to Thursdays. I definitely do want to, like, even if I don't trade, I definitely want to hop on live streams and, like, I don't know, maybe ask your questions, or maybe I just hop on Twitch or something. I'm not too sure. Whatever you lot want, you just let me know, or like TikTok, whatever you lot want. I like this order flow. This order flow is amazing. Yeah, that's good, bro. That's good. Yeah, bro. I mean, even if you are copying me, as long as you're understanding, like, I try my best to give you guys a breakdown of everything. Like, I'm not expecting you guys to copy, and I don't want you guys to copy me. But if the trade makes sense, place the trade. Like, don't, if it makes sense and the explanation makes sense, and you genuinely feel like, okay, this is gonna do well, then place the trade. There's no harm in placing the trade. But don't just blindly trade. Like, don't trade blindly, because then you're just going to literally, you know, when I take an L, you're just gonna blame me. And I don't want you to blame me. I want you to blame yourself. You made that decision. You made a financial decision. I don't trade funders at all. I do not trade funders at all. There's no reason for me to trade funders. Yeah, we're tanking right now. I'm not liking how price action is, but we're just gonna leave, set and forget this trade. Literally, there's literally no reason for us to like be shook of this trade. How long have I been training for? 5 years, bro. Been training for 5 years. We've got 3 minutes on this 15 minutes. Can we push up at least? Even if it's a bullish candlestick, I don't mind. I appreciate the follow. Shamit Lee. I appreciate the follow, bro. I appreciate the follow. Bro, just know I've made enough to live off day trading. Just know I've made enough to live off day trading. I'm a full-time day trader. Got 3 minutes and I really want this candlestick to close bullish. Okay, we created a higher high, so that's good. Sorry, a higher low, so that's good. And we swept these lows, so that's good. Oh, I'm liking this again. But this, what's going on with price action? I'm not liking the fact that we make a move, accumulate, make a move, accumulate. Like, what's going on? Like, why can't we get price action like this? Make a move, just continue. There's no accumulation in this downtrend. There's no accumulation on this uptrend. And there's no accumulation on this downtrend. Yes, there was a little bit of accumulation, but this is just more opportunities for people to buy, to sell, sorry. And then boom, more. So I don't know why. Price action is moving weird. Weird as hell. Once you make it to the full-time trader status, how does that work with revenue? And how do you withdraw your profits? Allow banks be taking crazy fees? No, so my bank, why would my bank take fees? For what? My bank, I don't even withdraw my money in my bank. I withdraw it to crypto. And second of all, yeah, being a full-time day trader is really, really hard. I actually, funny story, when I turned into a full-time day trader, I ended up going back to a 9 to 5 because I made that move way too early. I thought that having 10K or 5K in my account could easily make me a full-time day trader. And I thought, oh, capital's the issue. I realized that capital wasn't the issue. The issue is that I was a bad trader. I wasn't a good trader. And so when I was trading with 5K accounts, 10K accounts, I literally didn't. And at the time, funded wasn't as big. We're talking about 2021, right? And so then I said to myself, okay, let me go back to 9 to 5. Let me accumulate some money. And I used to deposit literally 500 to 1,000 pounds every single month. And I used to do that every single month to accumulate the account and get it bigger. And then what I ended up doing is once I got enough capital, like let's say 6 months of capital, where I'm like, you know what, even if I make 0 in the markets, I'm good. That's when I turned full-time day trader. Yes, it was a bit more slow. I think I turned full-time in basically my 3rd year. So it only took me 1 year to really build capital. But it took patience. It took patience and it took me time to get to that level. But one thing I'm grateful for is that when I did turn full-time, I didn't look back. There was moments in my trading journey where I thought, let me go back to a 9 to 5 or let me do this and that. But once I realized that I am a good trader, and I keep telling myself this, some of you might not do this, but I wake up in the morning, I literally tell myself, I'm going to reset my day and I'm going to make a profitable trade, or I'm going to hit TP today. Whatever happens, I don't care what happens, my targets are getting hit. If it means that I don't get an entry, that's fine, but my targets are getting hit. And I say this every single day. Even sometimes I wake up, I'm like, I'm the best trader in the world. Like, no one can tell me otherwise. And you got to believe it in your brain. It sounds like you're obsessed and it sounds like you're crazy, but honestly, bro, like if you do this every single day, you're going to become successful. You're going to become the best trader because you're manifesting this thing. So every single day, literally, even till now, I wake up and I literally tell myself, I am the best trader. I am literally one of the goats in this market, and I'm going to be one of the goats. And I keep telling myself this to the point where, like, there's no reason for me to not be pumped, to get out of bed, to have a shower, to dress up nice, and to literally make money in the market. There's no reason. I've literally psyched myself into this. So if you are struggling in trading, maybe you might need to just change your mindset and manifest it yourself. You know, some people, like I know a lot of other business people, they wake up and they say that their business is great, or they manifest these small little things that might sound crazy to a normal person, but we're not normal, right? We're not a 9 to 5 trader. We're not 9 to 5 workers. We're not in the rat race. We don't live paycheck to paycheck. I can literally withdraw money whenever I want. If I want to withdraw my profits today and splash out, I can do that. If I want to accumulate my money and compound the cash that I made today, I can do that. I'm in control. So why should I do what normal people do, right? Why should I care about what normal people care about? Why should I? Also, guys, just another thing, we have more TPs here. Just for you lot to just know. We do have more TPs here. So if you want to close your trade at any of these TPs, you can. I've just left a runner, so I'm just going to see if we can squeeze out as much as we can from this trade. I'm going to see if we can squeeze out as much as we can. Go splash out on a BMW because you can't. Tristan Tate is funny, man. I remember Tristan Tate saying that as well. So when you take your profits, do you take 50% of all of it? So it just depends. Again, it just depends, bro. I've been in this game for so long. Like right now, I've taken 2/3. Not even 50%. I've taken 2/3 of my account. Sometimes I'll just take 50% and leave runners. It just depends. Like 2/3 for me was basically 1 to 1R. So I was like, okay, fine, fair enough. I don't mind being that up. I don't mind. It just depends on how comfortable you are with profit. If my first TP gets hit and I'm shook, my heart's pounding, and I'm like, okay, I really can't handle this trade, I'll close the trade. But that hasn't been, it's been a very long time since I've done that because I manage my risk. But when I used to trade, sometimes I wouldn't even hold the trade. I just hit 1 to 1R and just close the trade just because I want to just compound the money and compound the profit. Any of you that are trading prop firms, I wouldn't advise to do this because you want to squeeze as much as you want, as much as you can from the markets. So like if you're trading prop firms, then yeah, don't close partials because you're just lowering the amount. As soon as you hit a level, if you want to close the trade fully or just hold the trade. Don't take partials on a funded account. That's just my personal opinion though. But I'm liking how the 50 minutes we closed above here. That's really, really good. The 30 minutes we're closing above session highs, which is also very, very good. We've got 11 minutes left, but I'm loving how price action is so far. Do you guys just like it sometimes when price is just in your profit and you can just literally chill? Like you can, it doesn't matter what happens. Price is at your stop loss. You can chill. You can do whatever you want now. It's amazing. It's one of the best feelings. Like for me, as soon as I'm at this moment, I literally can get off the charts and not care what the market's going to do. Am I muted? What do you mean, bro? What do you mean? Chat, can you hear me? Can you hear me clearly, chat? Yeah? Okay, calm. I'm not too sure why bro said Mr. Pabian. I don't know why. I don't know why you said muted. It got me shook for a second because I just did a whole speech. But yeah, I'm loving the price action now. This is great. We're about to get into another macro. If this 30-minute candlestick closes below, then I'll close the trade fully. If it closes above, I'm just going to hold this trade. Trader life is really the lifestyle. Literally, bro. Literally. So do you want to know what I did before I hopped on this hopped on the live? I woke up. I went to the gym. After the gym, I went for a little sauna sesh, and then I went for a swim. After I went for a swim, then I come up, shower, get ready, and I'm ready for the day. And then what I do is I have a bowl of fruits. Whatever you put inside you, whatever you do, is going to affect you in the charts. Now imagine I did the opposite. I woke up late, I'm half asleep, I'm on live stream in my pajamas basically, and I'm just unserious. Do you think I'll make money? I don't think so. Yeah, it seems like your keto thing is working. Keep it up, bro. No, I appreciate it, King. I appreciate it. The keto thing is definitely helping. I'm on day 4 right now. And I've definitely seen a massive change. Like, I'm not even like trying to gas it up, but if you lot are eating carbs, which one of my friends literally told me, you know, as a human, we're not meant to be eating carbs, like especially the processed carbs. We're not actually meant to be eating that. Like veg has carbs, which is fine. But again, don't quote me. I'm not like a health genius or whatever. I'm just doing this to better my own health. But since I've cut out carbs, especially as an Asian, like carbs is something that we all take, right? But since I've cut out carbs, I've done it for 4 days now. I've had this mental clarity. Like day 1 and day 1 was calm. Day 2, I didn't. My brain was all cloudy. But day 3 and day 4, like even today, I'm very, very good at it. No, bro, it was my boy. My boy was just sick and tired of seeing me like looking fat. Like honestly. Yeah, see that big drop? That's literally telling me that we could literally see price come down. So I might close the trades. I might even move my stop loss to even more into profits. Like I might move my stop loss like down here. Just trail. Should I just trail my stop loss? Let's see. I really want this 30 minutes. I know we got like 8 minutes left, but I really want this 30 minutes to push up. Yeah, let's get rid of this FEG. I'm liking this 50-minute FEG instead. If price gets below here, I might just close it. I feel like it has no reason to tank, not gonna lie. Yeah, I mean, it can, bro. Like, we can't control the markets. Something can happen, you know. Trump could tweet something, a stock could like go up, and then gold obviously moves as well. There's a lot of things that could happen in the market, so we're not in control about. Why did you take that trade? Can you explain, please? So to basically explain this trade, I don't know if I want to do it again, but okay, let me just do it again. To basically explain this trade, we had a big retracement in the market, so on a high time frame. I put my fib levels up. This was a 78.6 extension. We had bullish order flow. Not only that, we ended up creating high highs, high lows. So that signified to me that okay, we're definitely going up. So I just followed the trend. As soon as we broke structure, I just literally waited for price to get into lower time frame fair value gaps and just waited for price to give me the order flow. And that's what I did, bro. Now, if you want to see exactly why I entered this trade, just rewatch this live stream after. We're almost done anyways. We literally have 8 minutes left for this live stream to end. Was the best part of making it in trading spoiling your family? 100%, bro. 100%. It's the freedom. Like, I was literally talking to my dad the other day. My dad was like to me, my dad was just telling me like how he wants to travel and stuff like that. And I was like, you know what? Like, if you really want to, we can literally book a flight tomorrow. Like, literally, if I didn't have work, if I didn't coach students, I could literally go to a different country tomorrow. Like, we can do that. And I was explaining to my dad like how grateful I am, and like my dad was actually saying how proud he was that, you know, I'm at this level now where I'm only 23 years old and I'm able to. And he was like to me, because I'm the only son, so it was like he was like to me how I think the best moment what my dad said was that he doesn't have to feel like he has to do some work now. He doesn't. A lot of weight has come off his shoulders, which I think was the best thing. I think that was the best thing. Go do it then. 1 week, take your dad, bro. No, I am. Obviously it's my anniversary in August, so probably gonna take my girl, and then me and my dad's we've been like traveling and stuff like that, so it's not that deep. But you know, I think maybe I don't know. I don't know, guys. I got a lot of plans. I don't want to be in this country. There's a lot of things, chat. There's a lot of things that's gonna happen. You're gonna see a lot of changes in the next 3 months. The next 3 months, you're gonna see a lot of changes. I think that, man, it's our family. First time living to need them to experience everything. No, 100%, bro. Yeah, bro. September might be a big month for me. I might make the decision. It's funny because like a lot of my close business friends have told me to move, like make that choice, because even they know like I can make that move. It's just I'm too comfortable in the UK. I don't know why. I'm just so attached to the UK. I don't. I'm just not. I'm procrastinating. That's what it is. I think it's just procrastination, and I really do. I really do want to move, bro. Just UK is just bad vibes. It's I don't know, if you're from the UK, you would understand. Like I can't step outside with my Gucci bag or my watch or my, you know, or nice clothes. When I had the BMW, my BMW, I had an M3, guys, and it used to get scratched up. People used to puncture my tires. It was horrible. Where would I move? So again, I might have to keep that one a secret because I got a couple spots already. But okay, the one spot that I'll make a public announcement. I might be in Bali for a bit. I might be in Bali for a bit. I've seen this nice villa in Bali, but I think in Bali I'll probably be there for like a week max. We're about to hit another TP, chat. But yeah, in Bali I'll probably be there like a week max. I think before I actually settle down in a country, I think I'm gonna go to like different countries. Like I'm gonna go to Bali, and then I might even just do like, because my one of my business partners, he's doing a trip to South America. I might do South America as well, do a little trip there. But I want him to go first, see how it is before I go. So once this TP hits, I'm on TikTok live as well. So I'm gonna check once this TP hits. I'm not too sure. We'll check though. We'll check. We should be though, but doing the maths, we should be up like maybe 800, like 800 something. But yeah, give me suggestions though. If you guys got locations, I know my friend was recommending me to go China because I can speak a little bit of Chinese. I did it for GCSEs. So my friend was recommending me Chinese. Said is way more advanced. It's just a time zone. I want to make sure I have a good time zone. I was thinking of going to New York for a bit because some of my boys are there right now. Okay. I mean, New York is great, but it's another TP got hit, chat. Another TP got hit. I'm not gonna care about this TP though. I want to see it just fly now. I might close fully. I'm not too sure. It just depends on the hourly actually. Let's see if the hourly closes above it, then I'm gonna just keep holding. Let's see how this hourly closes. But yeah, New York is good, but I swear New York's just hella expensive. Just hella expensive. Let's go Australia, bro. Let's go, bro. Let's go. If you're on it, I'll literally. I don't know if I'm flying out. I might be flying out like in the next 2 weeks. But if you're on it, bro, let's go. Maybe like September, October times. Let's go. If we're gonna go Australia though, I want to go for at least 1 week. I don't want to go for 2 weeks or 3. I don't want to go for too long. Like, if we go Australia, then from Australia, let's go to like somewhere else. I don't want to stay in. Maybe go to like New Zealand. Like do a little trip around there. But I know your boy's from Australia, so he was telling me Australia is good though. Oh yeah. Bro, I'm gonna be real with you. Let's see what results day says, and then we'll see whether you're gonna be in this country or not. Let's see what results day says. But chat, if we close above this high, I'm gonna hold the trade. If we don't, I'm gonna close the trade manually. I don't mind how up I am right now, or I might just hold it and just let you guys know on Instagram what the end of the day P&L is. Yeah, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. If I had the opportunity, if I went back in time, I would have still went college. I'm not gonna lie to you. College is pretty good. It builds independence. Even university, like the first year of university builds a lot of independence. So it's like, I think, bro, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know why you've entered a sell when we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fat bullish candlesticks. But if it's a short-term sell, then I hear it. But we have like fat bullish candlesticks in the game right now. But yeah, I can't lie. If I went back in time, I wouldn't change a thing. I would not change, because first year uni showed me independence. It got me out of the house. College showed me trading. Like, I started trading in college, and that's where I learned a lot of skills, and it showed me the hunger. I had a lot of hunger in college. And in college, I remember making like a lot of money because of the drive and because of the motivation I had, because everyone around me was broke and everyone around me was looking for jobs. And I think during COVID, when no one was getting a job and I'm out here splashing out on things, traveling around, when I tell you COVID was a period where I was outside. And it sounds stupid now, but at the time, I just didn't care. I would Uber it everywhere. I would literally go out to get food. Sometimes when the food's closed, I literally go to the restaurant, order food, and take it home. Because I literally was making money and I was a young kid. So I was like, why not? Yeah, I didn't go Sweden, unfortunately. I didn't know Sweden was at the time was open. I was very bad on social media. I wasn't really on social media like that in my college days. We've got 2 seconds left. If it closes like that, boom. I'm holding the trade, chat. I'm holding the trade. Once we get to like these TPs, I'm gonna set alerts so I know. So alert here and alert here. So it lets me know. And I'm also gonna set an alert right here. So it also lets me know if we're hitting these lows. But I think this is gonna hit quite a good TP. So we're gonna see how much I can squeeze out of the market. But we're definitely gonna hit this next level. So chat, I'm gonna go though. I hope you lot had a good live stream. I hope you lot learned something. But if you're new to this stream, or if you're new to Twitch, or you're new to this live stream, give me a follow. We're 67 followers. Chat, just drop a follow, make accounts, give me follows. Let's get to 100. And also, if you can, if you want to, I've just opened up a few spaces to my coaching program. All you have to do is literally click the link in the bio. It's completely free. Or click the link in the description. It's completely for free. You don't have to pay a single penny to me. I will coach you one-on-one for the next 3 days. And you will literally get solutions to your problem. You'll sit down with me and we'll try and figure out where the solutions are, how we can change you as a trader. And also, I'll give you my entire system completely for free. If you're interested in that, you want that, and you get access to my Discord community. My Discord community is not open for everyone. You have to get coached by me to get access to this, because I don't want useless or waste of time people in my Discord community. So if you're serious and you want to do that, hop on the Discord. Hop on the joinmobytrades.com. Okay. Well, other than that, guys, I'll see you lot tomorrow.